Offense moving to a bunch formation. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Well, we're early in this game, but I got a feeling this is not going to be the last time we see that screen. I mean, it worked perfectly here, and they get a first down. Now it's about confusing the defense when you see that same formation to get them looking for it again.
So one explosive play sets him up at the plus 43 with a first down. Looking to throw it on first down. The tight end has got it. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
And the Tar Heels will bring their punt team onto the field. First punt of the game now, looking to pin him back deep. They'll kick it away here. And the coverage team lets the ball roll dead.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. First down, looking to throw the ball. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Touchdown, North Carolina. A huge defensive score.
Not only are they able to come up with some points of their own, now the defense on the other side comes up with a turnover and a touchdown to tie the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner trying to create good field position. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
The offense starts with excellent field position. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll run the option. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Now it's third down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He fires this throw and is intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Gets it out quickly to the left side. And the broken tackle there produces a solid D.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. It's a run. Running back's got it. Breaks an open space. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? The 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Auburn.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quick throw over the middle. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. And it's a solid return after the interception.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Play action here on first down. That's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Pressure is coming. Using his legs here. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The defender caught grabbing the jersey, and it'll cost them. Offense comes up on first down now. They get new life thanks to the defensive holding penalty on third down. Back to throw. It's Little. The pass rush closing in. Swarm by the pass rush. A sack.
Oh, man. The offense has got to be careful. They cannot take any more losses because they've already lost their starting quarterback, and now the backup takes a big hit on a sack.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
The completion sets up a second down play. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Off the play fake on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a third and short. How aggressive will they play it? Can't hold on. The defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, still down by 7.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Pre-snap motion from the offense. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Screen to the wide receiver. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to pass. It's Little. On the move now. There's contact on the throw. Oh, almost intercepted for a second time today. Couldn't quite hold on. But it brings up third down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Short pass finds the tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. And now we've got a fourth down.
That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. first play of this drive now. They're set up at the 34. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Just complete domination here by this Auburn defensive lineman, able to come up with that sack. And Chris, think about it over the years since you and I have been doing college football. Or way back to guys that Auburn's had, like Andre Bruce, such an electrifying pass rusher off the edge. Tracy Rocker, more from the inside. Nick Fairley, another guy that could dominate. Boy, Auburn's had some great ones.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Breaks free. And heads out of bounds after a decent game. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. The receiver grabs it. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Handoff to the back. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Dropping back. It's Little. Looking for the wideout. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, pass rush gets home.
You better be careful with your backup quarterback. You got to protect him better. They've already lost the starting quarterback. They cannot afford another injury.
Pass protection a serious issue. Another sack makes it second and long. And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Parker. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Nice grab. It's Parker. And they'll get their first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Back to pass. It's Little. Grab down the middle. It's Parker. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there. Third down and 3. Trying to make it 3 consecutive third down conversions. Looking to throw it again. He flips it to the back across the middle. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense really clicking. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. The pocket breaking down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? After the incompletion, QB tries it again on second and 10. Catch made on the right side. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Receiver makes the grab. Good enough for first down yardage.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's second and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Catch made on the out route. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
And completion makes it second and short. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense picks it up on the run. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? Touchdown, Auburn. A scoop and score. And this place is going crazy. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score on it.
Boy, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
Extra point is good. It's a 3-touchdown lead now, 28-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They call it a draw play here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Makes a quick catch. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Tar Heels will crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the football. Finds his target, and it's complete. To get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. And the Tar Heels will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made after a big gain.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
He'll hand it off. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, a lot of times you call a slant, you love to see some big yards after the catch. But when they don't go for many yards after the catch like this, that is a good stop by the defense.
Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. They start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Scanning the field, it's Little. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
A loss of 7 yards on the play.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Auburn.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up.
Here we go. This is a sleep.
And it's a direct snap. He breaks free. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
North Carolina.
The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Boy, huge play by this offense. Good timing between the quarterback in the receiver. You could see the quarterback wanted to put that ball away from the defender up high. And how about the receiver? Adjusted that ball thrown to the outside, does a nice job of getting his feet down, and comes up with that big play.
As the first down is still going. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. He finds the running back in the flat. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. It's a quick grab. Enough to convert on third there. So first down from the 12 now.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Tar Heels lining up here on first and 10. And the single back takes the handoff. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And now the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground. And it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, UNC.
North Carolina. Number 10 with the grab and the score.
Here's the point after attempt.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the point after gets him within a touchdown, 28-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
And your Auburn Tiger will take over first and 10.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
They got some ground to make up. Second and long from the 15. The quarterback making some changes at the line. To throw, it's Little. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got a man down the middle. And he'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a 1st down. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Looks like Auburn will have the 1st down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the 1st down.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Keeping it on the ground here. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Dropping back. It's Little. Lets it fly out of the wideout. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the 2nd half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Look out, room to run here. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a 1st down.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Here's the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, North Carolina. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. You finally get him down, but not before a huge return. Almost took it to the house. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Looking to pass. It's Little. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
The offense has got to do a better job of taking care of this quarterback. Remember, their starter is already out of the game. The backup cannot afford to take too many more hits.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. And it's good right down the middle. And they've reclaimed the lead with that. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Breaks free. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. The 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tar Heels. The quarterback takes it in himself.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. They're going to run it. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. To the air. It's Little. Fires it to the wideout. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. He could go. Touchdown, UNC. A big defensive score.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick 6. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
Extra point is up and good. So the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Looking deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback, all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, look at the throw for it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
And the Tar Heels line up with a first and goal. First and goal, handoff. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. Not too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, baby.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points up.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Defense is coming after him. Trapped again in the pocket.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
Here comes third and long, trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Looking to scramble. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's running out of time here. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, this defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
And the Tar Heels are going to cash in here in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be first and goal from the 6.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
And the Tar Heels come to the line with 1st and goal. Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second and goal for the offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Chewing clock with the running game. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's 3rd and goal. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, North Carolina.
We'll see what the offense dials up here on 3rd and goal. On the toss play, runner moving left. Touchdown, Tar Heels. They are pouring it on now.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
56, Auburn, 31.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Little. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside, creating enough space back to the inside, and there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
Caught over the middle. It's Parker. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Headed for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And now the try here for the extra point. And it's good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. North Carolina offense back out onto the field. We come back out protecting a safe lead. What an awesome feeling to be way ahead in a big road game. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up fourth down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Tar Heels will bring their punt team onto the field. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And they'll just down it right here. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Back to pass. It's Little. Looking right. This one caught. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Here they come on third and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, he's wide open. Look out. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. A much more manageable 2nd down and 11 for the offense after that penalty. It's victory formation. The quarterback will kneel down. Well, this is a stunner. It's a football team that walked in here with that #1 attached to their name, and they got humbled today. Just blasted.
I love that you said walked into this game, because that's how they played throughout the entire football game, and they got embarrassed. This was a statement today by this winning team, and really a declaration to the entire college football world.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.